What up? This your boy Sensei. This is Sensei Reality TV. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I know y'all ain't seen me in a minute. Here I am. But let's dip off into the video. Yo, let's get off into the video. DJ Paul was right on the majority of what he said. But I feel as if he should have left some things out that wasn't really worth saying or having to explain to anybody. Because it really ain't a lot of people business on, you know, what he, did for Gangsta Boo and how he brought her up and, you know, everything dealing with her career, pretty much, DJ Paul, was the main, you know, piece to the puzzle of even having a Gangsta Boo, bringing her to the, for the world to see, So him saying that part, I feel as if, he could have left that out and just stay focused on the point of what he had to say on why he didn't attend the funeral. And the reason why I said that, I feel like he was wrong on that part, but I feel like what he was right about, the majority of what he was saying, was that a lot of people don't do funerals, you know? And first and foremost, let me just say before all this, long live Gangsta Boo. I don't do RIPs, I do long live, so long live Gangsta Boo. But a lot of people don't do funerals, man. I don't do funerals. I don't believe in them. I don't believe that's the way you say goodbye to somebody because I feel like it's no goodbye because the spirit will always be, you know, within that person will always be around regardless. Just because the physical presence isn't there, the spirit is always stronger and more powerful. So therefore that person will forever live on. That's why I say long live. The people that are no longer here in the physical format of the flesh, as we, speak. But DJ Paul was right about that. I mean, just because somebody don't attend the funeral don't mean that they don't care. 9 times out of 10, the people that don't attend funerals or don't do funerals are the ones that, really have love and really do love the people that are no longer here in the physical format. The people that are right there in the front row of the funeral crying and, acting like they kept caught the Holy Ghost because, somebody is no longer here in the flesh. Those are the ones that are pretending most of the time and acting like they really care about that person when really didn't even care about that person. Just putting on the front and trying to make it seem something that what it really never was. So for people to make a big deal out of DJ Paul not attending a funeral and saying that, acting like the man didn't care about her. I mean, this is just all a part of what social media's game is, Everybody always has something to say when it comes towards, what they feel like they disagreeing with or what they want to make themselves believe that they disagree with just so they could say something. This is the game. And DJ Paul have to understand this one thing as well. I mean, you an OG. Don't let these people that don't know a damn thing about you get under your skin and have you, getting out of character over them trolling and trying to make something out of nothing when they don't even know Gangsta Boo like you know her. But I get why he had to address it, but, I just feel like that he shouldn't let that, get him, out of his character the way that it did because it's just like they don't deserve, you know, seeing you like that. I mean, when you know her better than they could ever know her. I mean, who knows if we would ever know who Gangsta Boo was if it wasn't for DJ Paul, and who knows if you know if we would have even known Gangsta Boo, without DJ Paul. Like she could have went another lane, went to another avenue, and somebody else could have discovered her, and she probably could have just still be just as successful, if not more. I mean, who knows? But we know that she was on DJ Paul's wing, and we know that, he introduced her to the game of music and branched off with hits like, of course, of what, we all know the culture know of, where them dollars at. So Gangsta Boo has a very important, piece to the, to just black people, man. I mean, If you on Section 8 or you lived in the projects or wherever you lived from, whatever hood that you from, or you ain't even got to be from the hood or even live in Section 8 of the projects or anything like that. If you knew hip hop and you listen to 3 6 Mafia, you knew who Gangsta Boo was. And her voice, whenever she rapped, it had power in it, it had strength in it. And Gangsta Boo could make you feel what she was rapping about, of whatever story she was telling when she told it through her music. Like you could feel it, man. And I don't feel like we lost Gangsta Boo. I feel like Gangsta Boo will always be here. She's still here right now in the spirit. And we haven't lost nothing. Her music will forever live on, and so will her spirits as well. Now, excuse me. Um, with DJ Paul not, you know, being in the funeral, I just want to tell people like, just how you deal with a person not being here no more in the physical format doesn't mean that the person that doesn't deal with the way things are, just because you deal with something differently from how the way they deal with it, don't give people the right to try to criticize or downplay somebody because that person could have more of an attachment to that person than you are. You know what I'm saying? It's just basically what I was just stating. People gotta. I can't say what people gotta do because I mean people gonna do what they want, but I feel like DJ Paul was in the right. Um, how he feel and how he deal with you know Gangsta Boo's passing and not being in the funerals, not doing funerals. You know, he has his right of not attending the funeral because like I just said, man, like people don't do a lot of people don't do funerals because it just it doesn't make it doesn't make sense to me, and it may not make sense to them or why they should attend when that person is still will always and forever will be here in the spirit format. Because the spirit is, like I said, is more powerful than the flesh is. So he's not wrong at all. I just feel like he should have left out of what he did for her and all that and the accomplishments she made, because he created her and things like that. That could have been left out. That really didn't, have nothing to do with nothing. But um, I feel like he was wrong on that part, like I said. But the majority of what he was saying was right, and by him addressing that, he didn't have to. But I understand why DJ Paul did it because I mean we in a social media era, so people probably don't know who DJ Paul is. They can look him up after this, after his video he made about addressing why he didn't attend. So I mean, if people don't know of DJ Paul, they can look him up. So this is like to not saying he has to have his keep his face out there, but there's nothing wrong with keeping your you know legacy and your career, and things like that alive while you still alive. By putting your face out there for people that don't know who you are and addressing certain situations. So he didn't have to, but it was important for his, as far as his, career, music career, and everything still ongoing, that he did that. That it was like a a must for him to do that because I mean, it introduces people to DJ Paul that didn't know of him. But that's basically what I feel like he should have left out about all what he did for her and things like that, him creating her and things like that. That could have been left out. I feel like he was wrong on that, and I feel like he was right in the majority of what he was stating of why he didn't attend the funeral. Because the man he paid for the funeral. I ain't saying just because you pay for a funeral, you ain't got to attend. But I mean, like I said, you can't tell people how to deal with the passing of somebody. And the ones that, always in the front row, just like the ones that always be in the front row every Sunday at, at the church, be the ones that, be, listen, y'all already know. Be the ones that be, the most with the most hidden secrets or the most ones that's sexually active out of this world. And just trying to make themselves feel as if, less guilty of what they doing. That's why they feel like they have to go every single Sunday. But anyway, we ain't trying to make this a religious video. I'm just, stating the facts. And again, y'all, if y'all fuck with it, appreciate you, because I can only just, speak from my heart, so that's it, man. And I ain't trying to hold y'all up any longer, but, again, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, Sensei Reality TV. Live, love, laugh, stay military minded. Love yourself, fellas. Love yourself, and stay focused on you. Find your niche or whatever it is, fellas. Find whatever it is that you know, can be good at. I have the potential of being good at, but be patient because nothing is overnight. You got to grind, man. So to all the black, young men, boys, what I'm saying, gangsters, whatever, don't never give up on yourself just because you feel like you in the hole. You ain't never in the hole unless you put yourself in there, motherfucker. So, whatever hood you from, it's always a way. You gotta keep God first, man. Stay military minded and stay grinding. Cause whoever you surround yourself around, your mentality gonna be like that. But you gotta want what's best for yourself, even if nobody else does. You gotta be your biggest champion, your biggest cheerleader. But I can't say it no better than that. But your boys out. I holla at y'all. Y'all be easy. One love. Peace to all. Sensei Reality TV. And I'm gone.